but we all know some of the major issues in town. The seawall, it's a huge issue. Estimated total repair cost, or not repair, it's repair and rebuild, is about $50 million. And right now, we obviously, some of you have heard of betterment issues and not. There's people in the room that are not in favor of it, but they're saying conversation about betterments. And you know, we need to go to these meetings. I've been to the seawall meetings, I've been to the betterment meetings. They are not nice meetings. About 9:15 on these meetings, people start shouting at each other. As a town, we need to come together. We can't let issues like this divide us. These are the most dire of times for us. We need to, whether the town wants betterments or not, it's important that we have a collegiate, professional discussion on these matters, and that we have fair cost projection analysis. The DPW has given us about half of their side of the story. Their half right now is a $1.2 million repair and rebuild by Fieldstone, and it affects 99 people. If the betterment were to go through, it would cost them anywhere from $300 to $600, depending on what class of house you live in. Now, I was at a meeting, and a very nice woman said, I think I'm older than the seawall itself. and I'm not doing that well, but it's still standing. And why? And she asked the right question, is why betterments and why now? And she didn't get a direct response. And there are members of the Seawall Commission and the DPW that haven't answered that question, and they vowed to answer the question. They also committed to answer the question is, what is the total cost projection analysis if we were to pay as an entire town? And the number I have is 12,480 homeowners as of this year. And that's up from 10,000, which is about 3 years ago. So we have people coming in town. We want to keep these people coming in town, which is good. But we need the full picture. And this very nice woman said, how can you expect people to vote on a matter at town meeting when you haven't given them the full picture? So one of my issues on the seawall is to get that full picture so that people can make an informed decision. And if the town wants to go for a betterment, then the town's going to have to come together and decide. They're going to need a 2/3 majority at that meeting. And I don't know if they'll get it. But my personal opinion is irrelevant when it comes to what the town as a whole wants. If you would like my personal opinion on the matter, I'm happy to give it to you. But you know, when it comes to being an elected official, you have to put your personal opinion upon the side and do what is in the best interest of the town. So when it comes to seawalls or anything that we're talking about, I vow to research all aspects of the matter, to hear from people on both sides or on every side of the matter, and only after careful research, careful thought, deliberation, and conversation, only then will I make a decision. So there's several issues that I want to talk about, but I can guarantee that as a member of the Board of Selectmen, I will bring a measured but direct response to the issues that face us now. And then I will always keep in mind that the issues that we haven't seen yet are sort of on the horizon, and we need to keep an eye out for them. We are faced with so many major problems that are of high value that we need to tackle these objectives now. We need to get through them, and we need to keep aware that we're going to face problems just like every other town does, and we need to be prepared for them. And this is how we can maintain the economic viability of Marshfield. And also, this is a great town. It's a great place to live. My wife and I were looking for a place to live. We looked in Hingham, Situate, Norwell, Hanover. And then we came to Marshfield, and we came here because of the great school system. We came here because of the great dollar value for our home. We came here because of the beach. We came here because of the community. And I want people to come here in the future. I want them to come and see what we saw. And if we don't take action now, we're going to go downhill as a town. So my experience, my background is a good fit for the executive function of this town. And most people say, well, what is your job as selectman? It's to run the executive functions of this town. And I have the experience and the background to do that. And in the coming weeks and months, some of you have seen me, and some of you will see me, you'll all see me. I'll be knocking on your door. I'll be talking to your friends and neighbors. And I'll be asking, you know, what is your concern? What is important to you? And I'll be happy to discuss any and all matters. So it's very important that I continue to do that. It's very important that meetings like this, that people see me, they talk to me, and then they talk to your friends and neighbors, and they say, look, I talked to Mike Bradley, here's his number, this is a flyer, this is a way to contact him. I'm happy to return every single phone call that I get, and I'm happy to talk about any issue that is raised.